Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Measly Few podcast, your only source for all the based and purple-pilled activities of the Mumkey Discord. Now, my name is Random BANNEDor, and I'm joined by my ever-illustrious, beautiful, handsome co-star, Briss, and we have a new guest, Giant. Briss, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I would like to tell everybody that Random BANNEDor has co-opted this entire podcast.
This is
hearsay. He stole it from me, just like the black people always do. They always steal stuff.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn to be a beautiful black woman. So
that's true.
So there you go. You can have this mess with my blessings.
I need to couples match with our beautiful black boy, Giant, the first POC guest that we've ever had. Giant, welcome to the Measly Few.
Hey yo, nigga, what's up?
Oh shit, he sounds like Hartsy, except without any development.
But not at all like Hartsy.
Yeah, well, like, what Hartsy imagines he sounds like in his best dreams, and even then he realizes he's in a dream. Because
I mean, it would be like, hey yo, what's up, nigga?
The new Sonic movie was actually pretty good.
Hey, that was alright. That was alright.
Actually, the movie could have been better if... Fuck, I'm losing it. Anyways, guys, after this episode, all three of us have been stricken by recent losses, some grief, some no good, downright bad days lately. So it is the Doomercast for the Measly Few. And more pertinently, Giant recently went to the Doomerfest. Actually, I guess that's a pretty good outcome for you, eh, Giant? But at least it's still called Doomer. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Doomerfest?
The Doomerfest. Well, I've actually probably taken more notes for this podcast than anyone has ever done. I have a whole page of notes here of everything that happened. So yeah.
You're sounding less black and less black.
Is that RIely? That sounds like RIely.
Yeah. No, his laugh isn't as loud. But go ahead, Giant. You need some time to review your notes prior. We don't want to put you on edge.
Okay, I'll read through this shit. Yeah.
I was joking, but fine.
Dude, you wanted me to start? Listen. This is your show. I'm following to your tune.
It's all of our shows, guys. We are the Measly Few collective.
Yeah.
I mean, it was my show to begin with, and then it got turned into fucking Candor's TV show, and then we weren't on TV.
The people want what they want, Briss. I'm sorry. White is out.
Alright, okay, fine. I wasn't even gonna go there with that joke. I was gonna go there with like an incompetence joke, but you had to make it a fucking race issue.
You could program a bot to record better than this. You're robotics motherfucker.
Perhaps.
Okay, Giant, go. Tell us about Doomerfest. This is the e-punk, which is the cringe version of talking about the Incelcore genre, and it's a pretty unique social phenomenon. Go ahead.
Is it really just us? Like, just us?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, shit. That's retarded.
Major Doomer vibes. So I get there day one. Okay, I get there day one, and there's a bunch of fucking weirdos there, all in face paint, and they look pretty scary. I feel very out of place.
Is it blackface?
Yeah, they're in blackface. They're chanting racial slurs.
So wait a minute. Did you go to Doomerfest or did you go to the Gathering?
It was like the Gathering.
Is that that's a Juggalo thing?
There was a bunch of Juggalos there. Apparently, the scene is invaded by Juggalos now.
Yeah, I think they might just have that middle of the Venn diagram. But Giant, give us a bit of background about Doomerfest in terms of your knowledge about its history and the crowd it gathers.
Well, there's a bunch of artists. Basically, all of them are ripping off of NegativeXP. They started this genre called Incelcore, and they call it e-punk now or whatever. There's a bunch of people who make
Cringe.
similar music, and they all got together for this thing called Virgin Fest. Antifa canceled it, so they held it at a park, and this is like the third concert that the person who holds them has held. I'm pretty sure. Third or fourth. But,
solid background. This is like lo-fi punk, except around like incel type
and
experiences.
this one has had the most drama, and I think this is probably going to be the last concert they have, because the organizers stepped down after all the drama that's happened.
Juicy. All right, go for it.
Yeah. So, get there. There's a bunch of fucking weirdos all dressed up in their clan outfits. Most of the shit revolves around this girl named Bryn, I think. She is like this pick-me shitty e-punk artist like listen to her music. It all kind of sucks, but she's nice enough. She has her set on day 2, but on day 1 she wasn't wearing pants, and you could see her ass, and it was out. Go back on the stream, see if you can see that. It's pretty hot. So on.
She have a fatty?
Yeah, she got a pretty nice ass. Actually, she's been flirting with me on Twitter. So yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, the built for the. Go on.
We've been in DMs. She offered. She wanted me to go to prom with her. I said no.
Oh, your prom. Okay.
No, her prom. Her prom. She's like. Her
Oh
college.
no! What?
Yeah. She's like.
Okay. Jesus.
They have proms in college? Why? They have prom college? Do people go to college for prom? Is that a thing that people can major in?
Yeah, formal.
I major in prom.
Formal.
Yeah, okay, it's formal, okay.
I've never been to college, so I don't know anything about this.
Oh man, me neither.
So she's a predator.
She's not a predator. I'm of age.
Yeah, okay. Okay, go on. This girl with a fat ass is a pick-me and started all the drama.
Yeah. Because she gets hit by this guy named Zaril, who's apparently a pedophile. There's a lot of weirdos in the scene. He punches her in the face. He also did a bunch of other weird shit. Like he got a guitar broken over his back, and he jumped into the lake, and he was like beating up on people and moshing and shit. NegativeXP gets really mad about this. He makes a bunch of tweets, disavows the event, calls everyone there gay and stupid, because they were kind of gay and stupid. I was there.
And from my understanding, this like shows this guy, the alleged pedophile guy, is the guitarist for her band or something like that. And this was a pre-orchestrated like little stunt, like, oh, punch me, the incels will love it.
Yeah, because it happened at a different event. They did like a fake punch, like if you were to like fuck around with your friends, like you do a little fake punch. But he's like, oh, let me do it again. It'll be funny to do it at the end of your set. And so he did it, and she got punched. But then she does this Twitter space afterwards, and like they make up, but now they're not friends anymore because she's easily manipulated woman.
The background, true.
Check out my notes here.
And I was about to say incel, but NegativeXP wasn't actually playing at the show. Was he ever going to play at the show?
From the initial, when she announced it, she's like, how much money will it take for you to come here? He's like, no, I'm not doing that, because he's trying to distance himself from the girl Raven, because she's like a weirdo. Apparently she was like a hooker before. She was like a stripper. She used to be a stripper. She dated a bunch of SoundCloud rappers, and she just like goes around and fucks people in music scenes and ruins them.
Wait, who is the most famous of the SoundCloud crowd that we would know?
I don't remember his name. It was
like Lil
something, but it wasn't Lil Pump. It's not that famous.
Lil Xan?
It might be. It was something like that, but yeah, she's a weirdo.
Gee.
And her name is Raven?
Yeah, Raven.
Yeah, that sounds like a tranny's name.
She looked beat. She's fucking fucked up. She had a muffin top. She's disgusting.
Oh.
Wait, is this the same girl that was flirting with you, or is this the organizer?
No, this is the organizer.
Okay. So NegativeXP goes on this Twitter rant saying, oh, like, I can't believe this girl got punched. This is cringe. You guys are all lame.
Yeah, he's moral fagging, and people are using, like, old statements of him against him, and he's getting in a fight. There's basically two factions. There's the people who like Shooter, and the people who like this group called Wizard Tower. And the Wizard Tower people are a bunch of fags, and they defend a pedophile. But Shooter's kind of cringe. So there's no good people on this drama.
Agreed.
This guy.
Do you think there's gonna be another one of these? Another like gathering of the incels, the incel punk artists?
Nothing as big as this, but there's gonna be smaller ones. People are already organizing stuff, and Bryn is apparently gonna organize like a femcel one with her and Gezebelle Gabergably.
That's the first time I've heard of that name actually pronounced. I've been too intimidated by it. And if a brown guy's saying that means something. but so that's kind of, I guess, the background. And then it's a 3-day fest. 2 days, okay. So day one you come in and people have painted faces, and was it a lot more sparse than you thought it was gonna be, or is it about as many people as you thought?
Yeah, it's about like 100, maybe 200 people, but they're very spread out. It's a huge field it's held in. I thought it was going to be held in a house, but they had to change the venue the last minute. So it's held in this big field, like a park.
Classic.
And there's these fucking weirdos around. Day one was pretty shit. All of the sets were kind of bad, except for like Cyborg 9Ks. There's this guy named Raccoon King. He threw a dead raccoon into the audience. It was disgusting. It smelled.
Were people kind of down to be like gross and dirty like that, or is it? no, like no
People
one
were
liked
fine
it.
with it. As much drama you see after the fest, everyone at the fest was having a great time, and they were all fine with everything that was happening. Basically, like people went up and
That's good
touched
to
the
hear.
raccoon, and they were like shaking it around. There's this weird guy. This is one of the only people who made me feel uncomfortable. There's this guy. He was dressed. He kind of looked like a hobbit. His name is MH. He was barefoot, and he brought a dog, and he was smoking from a pipe. And he picked up the dead raccoon and was like shaking it around. That guy was a fucking weirdo.
Ugh.
There was somebody, because I was watching a bit of the stream. There was somebody, I guess, who brought a dog. I guess the people who were watching the stream kept wanting to see the doggo.
Yeah, the dog was,
Might
it
be
was
the
the same
same.
dog. Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
the dog looked nice. It was like properly groomed and stuff. But the guy who brought the dog was like a weirdo.
I didn't watch the whole stream because mostly because, I mean, I don't take this the wrong way, but I thought the music was
Oh, it
pretty
is.
terrible.
Wow,
But
elitist.
I was just kind of like looking at it, just sort of like, oh, okay, like this is a thing. I guess I'll see what this thing is and just kind of skim through it. And I saw the thing with the dog. I was like, oh, okay, they're actually live streaming this, and like there are people who are interested in the participants and like taking a look at the crowd. And at one point there was there was like I think so, like some dude with long hair. He looked like a promoter, like just talking to people. The guy with the camera was like talking to him and stuff. I don't even know. I don't know. It was a very humane experience. It seemed like just a bunch of guys having a good time. Don't know about the music though.
Better than expected, I guess. Like it wasn't as debaucherous and cringy sound.
It was just like a normal like punk or metal show, but with like autism attached to it.
Yeah. Well, those already have autism attached to it, so we're talking
Yeah,
about
double
autism.
yeah. To the power of A. But so that was the first day, and then was there any after party or after show?
There was, but it was
events
like
for the first day.
There was, but it was like artists only. So I wasn't invited to any of the after shows. They met up at like Applebee's, then like humped in the parking lot. You can see like a video of that on Twitter. Yeah.
On brand.
They had their shirts off and they were doing push-ups. It was like the gayest thing ever.
That is on brand. That's literally every single all guys pre in college.
Yeah.
So Bryn did you dirty by not inviting me.
She's kind of a fucking bitch. I'm gonna punch her in the face. I'm gonna sock her. I'm gonna knock out her fucking teeth.
Hang on a second.
Gee.
Did you not tell her that you were one of the only black people in Mumkey's Discord server?
I did not tell her.
Making you like a. I mean, if you would have told her that, she probably would have invited you to the party. That would have made you a very significant individual.
Yeah, I probably should have told her.
You are technically a micro
Micro
celeb.
celebrity. I'm a Z-list celebrity.
Wait, where was this
was
held
in
anyways?
Reading.
Like was it just
Reading.
a random city or
Yeah.
Reading,
Yeah.
Michigan? Oh, okay.
Philadelphia.
It's kind of near Philadelphia.
Thank you. Thanks for translating for my international ass.
Wait, where do you live? I always thought you were in America.
He's
from the
he's
six.
Canadian.
Oh, that's
Yep.
kind of cringe.
With a K. Don't laugh at Bryce's jokes like that. He has to get funnier. We have to give him
Yeah. No, he's right. He's right. I'll definitely give him that.
Positive
I'll definitely give him that.
reinforcement.
He's right about that. I'm folding it in. Pardon me. Oh man, I'm still going through puberty. I'm kind of phoning it in because I didn't even know this was going to happen. I don't know. I'm not going to go at length. Anyway, Canada, Philadelphia, Giant. What were you saying about the show?
Oh yeah, the after party
shit?
was really gay, and most of the musicians on day one sucked, but day two was much better. Yeah. I can start talking about day two if you guys want. Okay, so
Yeah, sure, go
I
ahead.
arrived there day two, and I have a really funny idea beforehand to bring a sign of the word Sneed. So I bring that, and I bring some
Oh,
beer
no.
too, not knowing that they said it was a straight edge show and you shouldn't bring beer, but I did it anyways.
Mhm.
No,
Were you
there was
the
a
only
bunch of
one,
people
though?
with beer. Even the artists. Literally, like, most of the artists had beer or was taking some from me.
They probably just said that because they couldn't afford a liquor license or something. So they're like, no, guys.
Yeah, that was
it's a
another
dry
one of the
event."
drama shooters mad at Raven because she didn't enforce the no drug or alcohol rule. Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
well, that's dumb.
It's a lot of hating from outside
Yeah,
of the fest.
he's mad at Rice Cell.
but go on about day 2. So you brought the brewskis and you were sharing it with the artists. So I guess you met a bunch of them.
Yeah, I met a
for the
bunch of
first
them.
time
I
there?
mostly met a bunch of the Wizard Tower guys. They were all right. They were actually really nice to me, as cringe as they are. I met with Eggy. Eggy sat down with me and my other friend from Pennsylvania. And we chatted up a bit. I got him to sign my MAGA hat, which is also signed by Mumkey. So I have like a double. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. Oh shit!
Yeah, I
you've
went to
met
his New
Mumkey
York show
before?
where he cheated on his girlfriend.
No shit! God damn, you could have stopped
I
everything.
feel so bad. I got to talk to him a pretty good length, and I got to talk to Asterios as well. Asterios, being the cuck that he was, didn't sign my MAGA hat. How sad.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that. That's pretty.
you know,
At least he's consistent.
He's a man of principle.
It's true.
Okay.
Go on about day 2.
Day 2's the day that the girl got hit. I kind of told it a bit out of order, but there were also these really annoying guys who came up to Cowboy Joker's the guy who streams it all. They were coming up to him and like trying to intimidate him because they didn't like him because they had drama with him and Shooter, and they were being like really cringe. And they were also staring at me. They were fucking like glaring at me because I was wearing a NegativeXP hoodie. And yeah, because I was black.
Yeah, we
because
get it.
I was
We're
black.
racist.
Yeah. Were you the only one that was
They
black
were like
there?
mixed race, but not really black.
Damn. And you're pure blood?
100% Africana. I immigrated from Nigeria.
Attaboy.
No.
Are you actually Nigerian?
That's why I sound
Yeah.
like that.
That's why you sound like DigiBro.
Dude, that is not the first time people have compared me to
You don't got
DigiBro.
the Nigerian base.
I mean, you do kind of sound like DigiBro. Like, you sound like him.
On the first
That's all
Mumkey
I'm saying.
server.
Bryce is our Digi expert and also compulsory.
On the first
reference.
Mumkey
Go on, John.
server, when I was in the little fucking faggy group that was on there, Meatman would always say I sounded like DigiBro, and he wanted to get me on he tried to convince Mumkey to get me onto a fake Isma podcast, like, because that's when they first ended it. I was actually a part of that raid that got him kicked out of the PCP. This is some deep lore for the Measly Few. He never mentioned my
Hey.
name because I guess he didn't notice me. That's when I was going back under a different account. But yeah, those people are assholes. The people from the old Mumkey server, like Mr. Meatman and Bedhead Bernie and people. Those people are just like snobbish assholes.
Yeah, those guys. There's a like some weird documentary-esque type video on Discord about the drama with Endless Jess and Mumkey Jones that features interviews with those dudes like Bedhead Bernie and Mr. Meatman, and it's
Yeah.
very sketchy.
There we go.
Those guys are weirdos.
I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to say because it I don't know, it is potentially biased because I don't know those guys, but I don't know, and especially like Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom, I think, is associated with them too, and he seems kinda
Yeah,
sketchy
Turkey
as well.
Tom is like a... Yeah, back
Or at
then he
least
just
back
like
then.
didn't care. Like he was just like a 15-year-old edgelord, so I can kind of forgive him. But like some of those guys were like actual like adults and they had like jobs, and what I guess trolling Endless Jess was fine, but they were just a dick to everyone in the Discord. Like they would make people feel like shit and like make fun of them, and like they were like little kids too. Like I remember they were like fucking with this like actual like 7-year-old kid, and it made me feel like kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, he must have been like 7. He had like a little kid's voice. Like it was obvious. He's like, is Mumkey in here? And they were just like messing with him, and they tried to get him to go on 4chan to look at gore.
Jesus.
Jesus. Well, welcome, by the way, to Willy the Warden, my homeboy from the same spot.
Yeah, sorry, just some internet issues, but I'm here.
Nice. So we're talking about the Doomerfest that Giant attended, and we're having a general Doomer, gloomy podcast. But we're back
Is
to
Measly Few or Doomer versus Bloomer?
this is Measly Few Doomer edition. I know it's quite confusing, but at
So
Giant was
are
just
you
to keep
actually
it
going to
old-
upload this to the channel, or are you going to upload it to your channel?
No, the Measly Few channel.
All right.
But Giant, you're talking about the old Mumkey server. I guess you were kind of in with these guys, then they switched up
I
somehow,
was
or you just
semi in with
realized
them.
that
Like
they were
they would
cringe?
always like Meatman liked me, but a lot of the others didn't like me. Because they were just kind of assholes. Like they would just bully people, and they would say the thing like, "Oh, we're just bullying like the new people, so we don't get anyone like cringe trying to change the community." But like in private, they would be in other servers and they would talk shit and like say like most of them would be like, "Well, I'm not actually even a Mumkey fan. I just want to be like a dick." And this guy was like, there was this one guy who was an artist who was like proud of being like alt-right. He's like, "I'm a legitimate Nazi." like, and he would just be a dick to everyone, and he would just like always go on these rants of how like this racist like rants and just be like, shut up, kid. Like if anyone joined the VC, he would just like constantly tell them to shut up and yell at them. He's a fucking asshole. Like, I'm so glad that server's gone.
And no one took them to task. No one pulled a random and
there was the based person who paid Mumkey $20 to delete the server, but that's pretty much it. No, none of them got exposed for their cringe behavior.
Yeah, but that's some good deep lore.
You want to get back to the fest, yeah?
But the day two, like, yeah, day two for the
day two was much better.
Doomerfest.
There was a lot of better sets. Like Greens on Toast played. He did a pretty good set. I started talking to Eggy. Eggy played his set. Eggy did amazing. Gezebelle played. She did amazing. Her last song, apparently you fuck with her as well, as I see on Twitter.
She has a fat. Can you speak to?
I was not looking at the underage woman's ass. No, she's 17.
Wait, what?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I was.
See, that's why I was interested in Bryn, because they're friends. They were hanging out the whole fest. I'm gonna date Bryn, and then once she turns 18, I'm gonna fuck Gezebelle.
Oh my god.
You're gonna get cucked. You're gonna get cucked by the BBC.
This is going under Briss's channel. Yeah, so this is day two. You're meeting all these celebs. Eggy is pretty based introduction that you got there.
Eggy's
That's pretty
chill.
cool that you got to meet with
me
him
the whole day. I did my Mumcord shout out. I shouted everyone out, and no one saw it. I asked people on the server to watch. No one saw it.
I watched it, but then like I fast forward. I thought the clip that you the timestamp you gave was whenever the girl got punched. I'm like, nah, I don't really want to see that because I'm too cucked.
But yeah,
but I will now. Now we have the timestamp.
Pretty good.
Go on.
Gezebelle ended her set with Hose Mad, which was a dig at Raven, because they had a drama in the past, and like she like hates Raven apparently. Cat fight, you know.
Was this
was
before
before
or
she
after
was
she
invited, but
to play
then
at the show?
Raven pretended to make up with her, like be like, oh, everything's good, so she could get a big name on the show. All of this is allegedly, because there's like no proof of this, but apparently she was shit talking Gezebelle the whole time at the show. I didn't talk to Raven at all because she looked beat.
Ouch.
I literally can't hear the word Raven as describing a person without thinking about my ex-roommate, because his name was Raven and he was like he's like this weird trans dude with strange fetishes. I don't know. And he also has like a 6-figure job. I don't know. I cannot hear stories with people named Raven without thinking about that.
Yeah,
is that Raven just? I mean, I don't know anything about Incelcore, but this must be one very interesting person.
Yeah, she's a weirdo.
Interesting in quotations.
Yeah, she has bleached
is
hair.
Is a Tumblr type person?
She has like tattoos.
Okay.
Maybe.
I hope it's not the same person.
She gets around, I hear.
Are we sure she's not
checked.
trans? Are we sure she's not trans? Okay.
Can't rule it out.
Maybe I need to have Raven. I need to talk to Raven. I just need to have Raven meet Raven.
Yeah.
And we can have a
Raven from
Raven
Teen
meet
Titans as well.
A boxing match.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
That's what he based his name on. That's what he based his name on. I was like, I'm a really big fan of Raven from Teen Titans, and also Trixie from My Little Pony. So I'm just gonna base my personality on those two people.
Oh, is Trixie like the goth pony or something?
No, Trixie is like a magician character, but then she becomes gal pals with a former villain. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Wait, are you a Brony? Are
Pony.
you the digital
KANDOR? God damn it, you fucking piece of shit. Hey, every anime, how's it hanging?
Jeez.
I'm gonna fucking murder all of you!
Oh no.
Jesus.
I can't be too loud.
I actually thought you were a woman when I was on the server, Briss, for the longest time, because your name was Briss and you had a girl icon. Yeah.
Oh, really? Really? But because I have Wednesday Addams as my fucking avatar.
That's all you need. It's all the info available.
Well, yeah, I thought you were white because you had fucking Dilbert as your avatar. So there you go. You fucking piece of shit.
The biggest con ever created.
Truly.
No one's who they seem. So you saw
yeah,
you met Eggy, you hung out.
Of the day.
Go on,
you know, he just sat with me and my friend from Pennsylvania. We talked a bit. He was very social. He would get around talk to everyone. I was supposed to meet up with Fortnite from the Mumkcord, but he said he couldn't afford day 2. I think he was just afraid of me and my big muscles.
Oh, Corgi, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yes,
He was the only
the
one that
only
was also
Mumkerd
there, right?
that was
As
there.
far as we know.
Me and him.
Mm.
Yeah, my home
This
state.
was in Pennsylvania, right? Fucking
Wait,
Toot
really?
probably
Toot
could have
lives
made
in
it
PA?
to that if she really wanted
what
to.
part?
Go outside.
I'm pretty sure she does. And also, new guy, what's his name? The one that started. God damn it, what's that fucking dude's name? The Jewish guy.
Good one.
I mean, they're not even
We have
in the
to
Mumkey
talk about
Discord
that.
server anymore.
Free my
so you
nigga
don't even know.
CANDOR.
Spoilers. Yeah. He
No,
can say
we
it.
do not have to talk about that.
But so okay, wait. So I think it's Notorious Pig or something.
Yeah. I think they
It's
they live pretty close to each other.
Pretty sure she's from Mass.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is pretty far
fucking
away.
Pennsylvania, same
New
fucking
York's
thing. Who
closer than
cares?
there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, your mother's
Don't
pretty
you
far
talk
away.
about my mama like that.
Not far away from my dick. Okay, so John.
See, this is shit why you got kicked from the server, by the way.
Yeah. But what'd you say, Willy?
This is the shit that why you got kicked from Monkey server, by the way.
Oh my god, that's the mildest thing said in this podcast so far. So Giant, you've met Eggy, you've hung out with him a lot, and he's a social guy.
Yeah.
He's getting around, talking to everybody. Pretty in character. Pretty classic Eggy.
Pretty much that was it. I moshed around. I put up my Sneed sign when Eggy performed. I gave out all the letters to all the attendees. I got my shirt signed by some of the artists. I got my shirt signed by Aiden Zeril, the guy who punched Bryn. I also got my shirt signed by Gezebelle and Greens on Toast and some other people. Yeah.
You.
Someone gave me a Jezebel bracelet.
Nice.
Yeah, just some random guy, I guess. I don't know if he was in the band
random
or
person?
what, but yeah, some guy came up to me and asked if I had any like online things. I couldn't remember my Discord tag because you have to include the numbers, so I just shouted out my one of my YouTube channels I have, Funhole. Look it up on YouTube, Funhole, Fun Space Hole.
Fun hole.
Is that the one where you posted like where you basically doxed yourself like as a kid? the one that you posted in the Mumkey Discord server.
That's not
You
me.
can cut this
That
out,
was
I
a
guess.
joke. That's not me. That's Braden. No, that's this little black kid
that's totally
who sings
not you.
the
All
Crash
right,
and Bernstein
all right,
theme
all right,
song.
cool.
He's awesome.
Allegedly.
Look up Braden sings Crash and Bernstein theme song. He's great.
Yeah.
Um,
So how was was
day
there any
2, I
after
think
show for the day 2?
Everyone was just leaving because what's her name? Bryn went to the hospital with Jezebel, and she had to drive back most of the people. She was actually the one who took them there. Apparently, a bunch of those faggots got an Airbnb together, like Raven and Greens and Eggy were all in the same Airbnb. And also this e-girl who I've been talking to on Discord named Cosmic, she got an Airbnb with like 5 dudes. And they were like Wizard Tower fans. They were the people who were like the Juggalos with the face paint. Yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, we
So
were
then
also
everything
very
just collapsed
tired
after
because
the
the
punch, it
concert
sounds like.
went on for so long. It started at 4 and it ended at like 10, and it was pretty cold at the end. So it was kind of sparse at the end of the day. They did payroll. I watched all the artists get paid. They divided it up. Yeah. I was watching them get paid because I was hanging around trying to get autographs.
Hey, and you got a lot. But did they?
Probably
What was your
$100,
eyeball estimate?
per artist? Well,
Jesus
tickets
Christ.
were $25
So, about
per person
exposure.
per day.
So,
There was like 200 people who
and
came, so that's a lot of money.
Go. Yeah, but how? Like, okay, so
There were,
how
like,
many acts were
probably,
there,
like,
and
5 or
how
6
long did
acts
they
per
play?
day, and they all did like 30-minute sets. But it depends. Some of them dropped out. Like a bunch of them dropped out. 4 people, I think.
Are you talking to like $100
per band,
per
probably.
person in the band,
Per
or
band.
$100 like per?
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
That's
Because
gas money.
I played bars before. I mean
Mhm.
it's a different thing because I'm a musician too. I played bars before, and
Well,
I've been in
this is
bands
just
that have
from
been
like
paid better than that.
eyeballing it from like afar. I wasn't actually there. I didn't hear anything. So this is all like allegedly, but it looked like how they were dividing it. Yeah, I'm gonna divide. I
Yeah,
used
but
to sell drugs.
you're
so
an
I
expert.
count up money. I can tell.
With all like the money sleeve, Kodak, and all that stuff. Like I'm sure you have a good eyeball sense. You probably don't even know that because
Like,
you're white.
It was a. It
But
was a
overall, good experience, would you say?
Yeah.
Final thoughts about
in fact, I
Doomerfest?
like all the drama. The drama makes it better. It's more memorable. I've been role playing on Twitter as someone and I've been fucking with a bunch of the artists, and I got blocked by most of them because I like to have fun with drama. I like to put myself at the center of things.
Nice. Attaboy. And welcome to our third core host, Confish. We're just wrapping up talking about the Doomerfest festivities of Giant, and Corgi apparently only went to day 1, which was the shitty day.
That's
But
right,
welcome,
Confish. You missed everything. You missed everything again.
I always
have
miss
this
everything.
conversation again, Confish.
I already know I missed everything.
God, you fucking fag.
So?
That's Confish also just posted the I have to kill myself red flag just in the Discord. So you're really doing the Lord's work right now, Bryce.
Suicide pact.
It's okay. We're gonna kill ourselves together.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the next
I'll
Doomerfest.
stream it in the VC.
In the Mumkey court. Yeah, but that's good. That's good for you. It sounds like a pretty sick experience for you. You
Oh
really
yeah,
made
I
the most of
definitely
it.
had the most
Probably
fun
one of
there
people
out of
that
all
had
the
most
people. A
fun,
lot
it
of people
sounds
were
like.
like way too cared too much about the drama and the fighting. Next time you are all coming, everyone in the
Fair
Mumcord.
enough.
I know
Can't
you
let
guys
it
live
get to
on
you.
the east.
So
We're gonna
everyone's
meet
there
up.
to have fun, so don't try to.
Yeah, I wanted to go. I live an hour away.
Sad.
Actually, like 2 hours
Sad.
away. But I was in Boston.
Next time we're gonna take it over.
I live
We're
in
gonna
South
rush the
Jersey.
stage.
Near-
Communist
near the
revolution.
Confish, this is it.
Please.
Yeah.
The players
And then
try to take the
sing-
field.
You can sing. What's that one? The fucking. What's the meme song in the Mumcord with the like autistic looking guy?
My life is like a video game.
No, you know the one song, the fucking I'm coming home. That song, yeah.
Brad Dassey?
Yeah.
There we
yeah.
go. Thank you, Riley. Welcome, Riley.
What's up?
We just wrapped up talking about the
We're
Doomerfest.
We got
Are
two
you-
DigiBros in here. We got
Yeah.
two DigiBros in here.
Wait, who's the
God
second?
damn it.
Who's the second Digi?
We got yo Fox. We got two DigiBros in here. We got two of them.
Disavow, disavow.
Digital monsters.
Yeah, that's way
Personally,
too many
12 is
fucking
too old for
DigiBros.
me.
Hang on, my
Disavow.
roommate's talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something he would say.
Something she would say.
Fuck you. Eat a
Riley
dick.
coping again. So, guys, this is a Doomer focused show today. So we talked about the Doomer Fest, and now let's get into the true depressing
You
tales
talk about
of
Brit
our
getting
daily
punched?
lives. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure you brought that up. It's funny.
It was
Oh.
funny to you, Riley.
Wait, is this like a drama-based episode? Because I'm really not
You know what?
informed on any internet
Not,
drama.
not really drama, but it's
I've been
just
distancing
Something
to
depressing
myself.
happened to me
Gloomy.
recently.
So, Confish, has anything depressing happened to you recently?
Okay, so my favorite member of the server got banned.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Rip my nigga Tyler Millard. He got banned from the server.
Oh shit! Oh my god! How could that
What?
happen to somebody?
Yeah,
Honestly.
Tyler Millard got banned from the server.
So,
Wait, Tyler Miller got banned from the server?
fam and
The
friends.
joke is that it's KANDOR. To,
Yeah.
to the one person who ever listens to this stuff.
Family and friends, I have regrettably been banned from the Mumcord, allegedly for changing my name to Mumkey's real name of Tyler
Really?
Millard.
Why? I thought everyone knew
Oh
that
my
was his real
God.
name.
Everyone does.
Dude,
Everyone does.
I fucking doxed the guy like 3 times.
It's because you
I
reacted to
don't
him with
even
a
know why
yawn.
he's pissed off at you.
Who knows?
Maybe
Apparently
he's
he
just
didn't.
like KANDOR.
Yeah. I think it's mostly the yawn reactions. And Robelle was saying he just doesn't like me. He's threatened by my presence. You know, he's threatened of the BB.
You're too much of a
open-
Chad. He can't handle the energy.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the time or place for that type of Chad behavior. But I think so. Redox and General both re-entered the server after a prolonged leave of absence, and then Redox obviously quickly changed his name to the real Mumkey Jones as usual. So I changed mine to literally his name, and then I woke up and the server wasn't in my
It's
Discord
gone.
anymore.
No, whoops.
It's actually pretty. It's pretty freeing, guys. You should try it. It's
I
quite,
asked
it's,
I asked if you
Go
had
on.
gotten banned or if you had
Aw.
left, and then Hartsy just responded, "Don't care, just glad he's gone."
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
He's seething. He's seething. Maybe you guys will be afflicted by the plight and the pestilence of Kino re-entering too. Who knows? I know I've had a cleansing presence in the server.
Oh, we
so a lot
lost DigiBro. We lost a DigiBro. God damn.
we lost one
Rip
of
my
them.
nigga DigiBro. Rip my nigga.
But you know, on my 2 days out of the Mumcord, they've been the best days of my life. Honestly, it's a plague. You guys have to free yourselves, free your minds
Free your
From the
mind and
cons-
your ass will follow.
from the
Hang on, I'm
constant
trying- I'm trying to get a beer.
Toot.
There we go.
free yourself from the constant toot posting about.
Hey guys, like what if we were in Family Guy? If I was in X cartoon, guys, which one would I be, guys? Let's talk about me
what
some
cartoon?
more.
Go on, Confish.
Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about two? I'm going to assume.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's a fair assumption.
Y'all motherfuckers always like punching down.
Yeah, but
No,
that was.
I'm not making fun of her. I'm just wondering who he was talking about.
She's quite tall.
All right, there's no need to be defensive about it, Confish. It's fine.
I'm not being
Oh,
defensive.
trigger.
Okay.
He's an ally, okay, Bryce.
All right. Oh well, I'm not. So there you go.
But that's my quote-unquote depressing Doomer contribution. Bryce, you've got
You're
had
depressed because you were kicked out of a server. where no one
allegedly
liked you in it?
depressed.
Wait,
Nah,
wait,
everyone
I'm
loves
like
me.
the only person who tolerates you, and me, Bryce, and maybe Robelle are the only people who even tolerate you in that server.
That's
Every
not
other
true.
person I can imagine hates you.
I'm loved.
I hated you at
I'm-
first.
and I
You
think it's
fucking
your
reacted
autism
to my
that's keeping you
messages with a
from
yawn. You're
reading
an
through
asshole.
the messages. I'm beloved. I am a god. What? The other thing was
KANDOR was such a fun presence in the server. I thought he was great.
No, I like KANDOR. Just most
Thank
people
you,
hate
Riley.
him.
No, that's a lie. That's just circulated propaganda by one mentally unstable.
Okay, just
5'10".
say his name. Just say Kino Corner.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna talk about Hartsy until you said 5'10".
He's much shorter than that.
Yeah, I know.
Give him, you know what?
4'1".
The other big
was gonna ask why
revelation
you
for
didn't
me
like my
recently is
salad,
that I'm
though.
actually a Kino Corner fan now.
Wow.
I'm a Kino fan.
I mean,
but those are always bad.
Kino's good. He makes good YouTube stuff, and his server isn't as bad as everyone says it is. I actually enjoy it.
Yeah, but I don't know. You're kind of a weird guy. But I watched like the first time, like I don't like him based on his personality, which is fair. But like I watched his videos for the first time, like an early video, and you know he's a passionate guy. He's doing what he likes, and I can't hate on that. But Bryce,
his newer content is much better because he's
Nice.
doing more YouTube friendly content. And Bryce, you were saying
I was
Bryce
gonna
about something.
yeah,
I'm talking to myself now.
about your Doomer escapades in the past little while.
Oh no, I got sick with fucking bronchitis, and I missed a whole bunch of work, and now I've I've been playing catch up at work, and that's been a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah.
The one thing I want to do a whole bit on this, and we kind of turned this whole episode into something else. So I'll just paraphrase. But I fucking YouTube advertisements. So I'll listen to like YouTube videos or whatever at work, and of course like every 5 minutes you have to hear fucking like 3 fucking advertisements, and of course you're on your phone so you can't really skip through them. You can like skip through the second one, but they happen like so fucking often. It's the most retarded fucking bullshit. I keep getting.
They know.
For one thing, I started getting advertisements for schizophrenia medication.
Jeez.
And
Jeez.
I don't even know how that happened. It literally just happened. It just like fucking night and day. And then like every other advertisement is for schizophrenia medication. It's
were you on
it's like,
BC with
it goes from like Liberty Mutual to schizophrenia medication.
and then just different types of schizophrenia medication.
Yes.
It's like, oh, he didn't bite on this one. Maybe this one's a better side effect profile for.
It's the stupidest fucking bullshit ever. It's pissing me off. It makes me want to kill
Measly Few
everybody.
isn't real. You have to take your meds. It's been 3 years.
It's probably a very bad thing. I should probably get that medication. I don't know.
For the record, guys, doesn't have a roommate. He wasn't anybody. Yeah, it's actually a mutual support server.
You've been asleep for 3 years, Briss. Take your medication. Get up. Take your medication.
But Bryce, weren't you were looking for new work too, and then the people were jerking you around, no?
Yeah, I was shopping around for some new work. Honestly, it's not their fault. It's kind of like my fault for not being for not curating the work as closely as I should have. I should have like talked to him beforehand. I should have like talked to the recruiters and everything, like and been like, okay, so this is what I do, and this is what I really know how to do, and this is what I can do for you, and like, is this what the interview is going to be about? Like, who am I going to be talking to? It both times for both of the interviews that I had, it just kind of turned into a shit show.
Fair.
Mostly,
So, like-
mostly due to miscommunication.
So is that the appropriate like job title, but that job title is pretty broad kind of thing?
Like for the last interview that I had, it was for robotics programming, but it was for a different kind of robot, like something that I didn't know the UI. I didn't know any. I didn't even know anything about. It was I think it was like Kurosawa. Was it Kurosawa, or was it or was a Lincoln? I don't even fucking know what it was. It was like it was basically something that I had never fucking worked with before, but I had heard of.
It wasn't something that you could learn on
It
the
was
job.
something that I knew about, but I hadn't actually worked with. Is basically what I'm saying. And I'm sitting there like trying to troubleshoot their problem. It's like, okay, so we have these different work pieces coming off the line, and they're different every single time. And what we don't understand is like we have this robot, and this guy has to reprogram the robot every single time a new work piece comes on the line, and we need this cut out, and it needs to cut it out, but it doesn't cut it out the same way every time. And but like all the work pieces are different, and like a robot should be able to do something with that. Can you fix this? I'm like, no, that's not how robots work. Like, you need to fix your fucking line. Like, everything has to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So they're
boss.
trying to
Hang on, my
You're-
roommate's talking to me.
guys, please observe quickly how Bryce responds to himself and see if he says anything dangerous, and we might have to call the cops.
No, but long story short, like they basically were trying to hire somebody. They were basically trying to hire a robot programmer to like fix their problem, but they didn't know what problem they had. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
like-
understand.
Yeah.
From what you were saying, it sounds like they were trying to get you to basically program a robot that can do multiple things.
Not
and
realistic
detect-
for a robot. No.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But Bryce, that sounds like you actually still have your main job there. I thought you
yeah,
left the
no,
main
no,
job
no,
and
no.
you were.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm not that stupid. They fucking
Attaboy.
need me. So.
That's true. You gotta bargain. Get that promotion pay.
Yeah, right. Can we
That
stop
right?
making this about me?
Fair enough. Riley, have you been doing anything depressing? Please.
I mean, my entire life is depressing. Like I go to work.
How many people have hung up on you?
Oh, a lot. Like I go to work. Thankfully, this is the last. I'm gonna be rejoining general population starting next week. But the position that I was in, everybody else was doing from home, so I was just sitting alone in a corner in the office because I didn't really have space to work from home. So I'm just sitting there alone with my own thoughts for like 8 hours at a time, just like barely being able to stay awake, just being like super depressed and thinking about how awful my life is. And it's just, it was a very bad existence for like the month and a half that was what I had to do.
So
But thankfully-
soon, now people are gonna return to the audience or return to the workplace.
Now I'm gonna
so-
return. No, I'm just going to a different program where people are actually working in office.
Oh, okay. So you're changing jobs or changing locations.
No, same location. Just call centers have like
Different
multiple
department?
different programs, and you work for individual programs. And I was working for one program which was mostly work from home, and now I'm going to another one which has a lot more people in office, but it's still the same building.
That'll be good. Some social interaction.
Yeah, that was the best part of that job for me, was just being able to like talk to people and like be social and not just be a recluse. And then for a month and a half I was in a corner being a recluse because
Damn.
that was just the position I was in.
Good. You got some reflection in, and now you can bring those gains to society and get a waifu.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I'll be working the game.
Get yourself
Giant, were you gonna
a
say
pony
something?
I was
Yo, Giant,
thinking about
yeah,
saying
it-
something.
He unmuted and then he went green. I was like, what the
Oh.
fuck?
I do.
I was waiting for him to
Fucking
talk.
They've gone green.
This guy has to check his notes every time. But another Doomer event that is another Doomer
What
event
the
that's happening
fuck? I'm
really
literally
gotten my
leaving. I'm
spirits
gonna move to
low.
Canada
is that
right
Elon
now.
Musk is gonna be buying Twitter.
Candor, you
Cringe.
got a spare bedroom
Whoa,
ready, right?
what?
Where are we gonna move, guys? We don't watch.
Twitter's works anyway.
Elon
Those
buying
are-
Twitter is the
Black
most
and POC
base
people
thing
are
ever
gonna be banned
occurred.
off Twitter.
Honestly.
Like, what the fuck?
He's an alt-right guy, though.
Who cares?
All right or alt right?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
what
not
the
gonna
heck?
happen. They're just gonna have free speech
Elon
on
Musk
Twitter. Are you
is
just
African
afraid of free
American.
speech?
Elon
We
Musk
have to
is
go to
African American. I think Twitter needs to have an African American
He's a house nigga.
owner so they could do better, such as Elon Musk.
Such
You
as
got the
Elon
pass.
Musk,
Because
yeah.
he's from South Africa.
No, but he's like a
You can
house
say it.
guy.
You
You
got the
know?
pass.
He's a yes master type.
Fuck you.
Wow,
Fuck
you
you.
can't
I'm
say
gonna make
that.
fun of my voice. I was
Whoa.
bullied.
You
I
can't
was
say that.
bullied
Willie's
for
here.
being
No, you
gay.
can't say it with that
Whoa.
voice.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, join the fucking club, faggot.
yeah, we're 50% gay. We pride ourselves on that.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm going to go to Tumblr. I've made my final decision.
Giant, where are you gonna go to Gab or are you gonna go to Parlor?
How about Getter?
Nah, attaboy.
Stay on.
It's
I'm gonna stay on Twitter because it's based that Elon bought it, and now people
Yeah.
aren't gonna get banned for saying funny shit.
If you
I
are
barely
gonna
use
stay on
Twitter
Twitter,
as
there's
is.
only one account you should
I really
follow.
don't care. Just
Anime
let him do
Ein.
whatever he
Anime
wants. He
Ayn
bought
Rand,
it.
The only account you should follow. Pretty base.
Yeah, fair and square. Riley, I thought how
At
AYN.
Random
Okay,
BANNEDor.
you're really,
What the
really
hell?
sounding
Yeah.
like fucking
Ayn
DigiBro
Rand,
over
like the
here.
author?
You're talking about anime. You sound like a retard. You sound like a fag.
I'm counting down till one of y'all say it. I'll cancel you.
Is it
Just
Ayn
start
Rand?
going down the slur
Yes or
list,
no?
folks. Here we
Yes or
go.
no?
He's-
I'm
he's-
actually asking.
Go on,
I'm gonna
Confish.
link it. I'll
Is
link
it
it in chat.
anime
If I don't
Ayn
get
Rand?
7 new
Like
followers
Ayn
by the
Rand
end
as
of this,
in
I'm
the
shooting
author?
it up.
It's anime Ein AYN. Yeah,
Oh.
like the author. Yeah.
Ayn Rand isn't spelled like that.
There is a Rand.
Isn't-
the name.
how's
the
it-
at doesn't
okay,
have
well,
the
he's
Rand,
posting it.
but
It's
the name-
AYN,
Go in
yeah.
or bullets?
Ju-
There's no Rand
Told you.
there.
I know, but that's what I was just saying.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like
At
Atlas Shrugged.
anime
That
AYN.
Ayn Rand.
You got it.
Yeah. That's. I think that's the same spelling of the
I
name.
think the big thing.
Yeah,
we
no,
should be
that is
looking
a
at-
spelling. That is a spelling. But I just put
Yeah.
Rand after it for the at.
I think the big thing we should be looking at with Musk and Twitter is will he let
Truth
Trump
Social.
back into Twitter?
Please.
That is-
He would
Trump
have,
is
but
one of
Trump
the
said he
Twitter
doesn't want to
accounts.
come back because he's an idiot. He
Really?
wants to be on Truth Social.
Is he
He's
gonna
trying
let
to
Linkara back on Twitter? Linkara, the great Link.
Why did Linkara get banned? I thought this
No,
was pretty
Linkara
mild.
wasn't banned. I was just doing an Oni G joke.
Linkara, the great Linkara.
Linkara, the great Linkara. No, get him out of here.
It'll be
Don't
out
give
when
him
it's
his
out.
jacket.
Don't give him his jacket back. Don't give him his jacket.
But then, yeah, like I was just joking. I think it literally makes no consequence in people making a big deal about it. Well, for it, okay, understandable. But at the same time, being like, oh, we have to move, guys. It's just a fucking showcase of who is cringe and who's not.
44 billion. That seems like a waste of money to me.
What would you spend it on, Willie?
Fake news.
Willie, I know your life is depressing. What's been going on recently for you?
Yeah, last night I wanted to subscribe to Paramount Plus, and my mom was a bitch, and she wouldn't let me because she's like, "Fuck you, we have too many streaming services already." I'm like, "No, we don't. I want every single damn streaming service. God damn it! Fuck, I'm in Canada. I don't even have HBO Max.
Did you do you have Crave?
It's not the same thing. God damn it!"
Jeez. And Willie, did you tell her that this is literally impacting your bottom line as a content creator with many videos reviewing media on YouTube channel right now at Willy Warden?
Oh yeah, she doesn't care. It's like even if I offer to pay for it, she's like still doesn't care.
Based mom. Is she hot?
No.
Didn't skip a beat, eh? Willie, you saw
Finally,
Sonic 2
Knuckles is a
recently,
black
right?
man.
We already talked about that. Damn it.
It was
Oh,
decent. It was
Uh,
slightly above average.
We can talk about Moon Knight. I recently watched most of Moon Knight.
It's true. It's canon. Yeah, Moon Knight is kind of depressed. It is kind of doomer actually. I watched the first
because
episode.
I still haven't watched it yet, and I'm not in the mood to listen to spoilers.
Oh,
Okay. Bye, Confish. But yeah, we won't talk about spoilers. But it is the
It's like
new talk of
Memento,
the
the
town.
show.
Yeah, kind of. Just like that disjointed narrative and piecing things together in retrospect.
Yeah, I still have to watch because the season finale is this.
No
coming
spoilers.
No spoilers. But the last episode's coming Wednesday. I still have to watch episode 5. It's interesting. I mean, Ethan Hawke. It's like I'm gonna make a video about like why it's like succeeding and at like doing multiple personality disorders and like what's the other thing related to that again? SID something.
Dissociative identity disorder.
Thank you. Yeah, and
No
why
problem.
why it justifies it and everything, and like why it's good for the character and it gives more like identity to him and all of that.
Ironically, but the yeah, I guess that's one thing. Why the hell do you care so much about Paramount Plus? What's on that?
Well, I mean, I heard, growing up, I loved Beavis and Butthead, and I heard like they're gonna make a new Beavis and Butthead for that streaming service, and I was like, shit, I want to watch that.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, kind of.
Jeez.
Or maybe the new Star Trek. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I was
That's
gonna do a
something.
video on that too.
You're going to make a lot of videos, Willy. When are they gonna be up? When can
Why
we
is
watch
there
them?
no video on your channel then? If you make
Yeah.
videos all the time.
Willy has, in a bout of shame and neglect, he deleted his whole channel's content because he was scared.
Well, that's
Of
his
judgment.
problem.
Willy, why is that? Why did you delete all your videos?
As I was waiting for the month of retribution, which is now. Let me finish.
I'm sure they would have loved your video
and
essays.
in honor of the victims of that tragedy, that's why I'm gonna finally be making shit and everything.
That's very honorable of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Willy, how's your boy Kino? Have you guys patched things up? You guys had beef for a bit, right?
No, we're finished. I left
They
the
haven't had
server
beef
and
in like
everything.
a year.
Is
Exactly.
like, I said this. It's ironic how picky he is with film when literally his favorite film is about eating shit.
Yeah, he's a acquired taste.
Yeah, like a acquired taste. Like, I mean, I guess maybe calling him picky maybe is a stretch, but he's just so.
Particular.
So thank you. Yeah, that's the word, particular. Yeah, and it's just agonizing sometimes, and I just couldn't really take it anymore, honestly. So I left the server.
For the folks at home, Willy got beef with Kino because he made a video or expressed a sentiment that Eternals is the first bad Marvel movie, and
Yes,
everyone was like,
because
"No,
said that.
Cape shit. No, Cape shit, guys. All the movies are bad. No, you can't say that.
It was
They
the
muted
first
you
one
for
to get a
saying
bad
that
Rotten
Marvel
Tomatoes
movies are
score
good?
and everything. Okay,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Fuck you," and they defend the server, mute me and shit. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on?
I think the
Like,
Kino
a
server is
lot of
just
them are pretty,
canonically,
No, they muted me for saying Eternals was the first bad Marvel movie.
effectively
But you didn't
the
even
same
say
thing.
that. That wasn't even like the full sentence. I thought it was like that. It was like that was the first one that was publicly bad. That everyone kind of agreed that it was blah.
Yeah, and like that's
Oh,
that's
that's a
what I
big
was,
difference.
That's what I was just meaning to say, and then like fucking murders.
Has
no.
Kino ever
They get,
seen?
they're certainly an interesting bunch.
Has Kino ever seen the fucking the Red Brown Captain America movie that was like made for TV?
Maybe.
Wager
I-
unlikely.
I don't know where I was going with that, but it's like the first Rotten Tomatoes like bad because I don't watch Marvel movies. I haven't seen all this shit. I'm just trying to like draw this back to its origin. Like what the first Marvel movie
Well, what about the
that
Hulk? That
was ever
was shit
like
on by
the
everyone.
first Marvel movie that was made that was considered bad, like critically, like how are we where are we going with this? Like where is it coming from with that?
Well, Shang-Chi was badly reviewed.
No, we're talking about like the first
Recent.
bad Marvel movie in like the universe.
Did you
MCU,
actually like
MCU.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, okay.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I hesitated because I know that there.
It's like 3 hours long.
Shang-Chi was pretty good.
Some people
It was
liked it.
mid.
A lot
You
of
don't
people
hate it,
actually liked
Shang-Chi.
It was like literally boilerplate.
I haven't seen it.
I thought
I
Shang-Chi
think-
was like
Yeah, I
mid,
hate Asian
bad.
people.
Yeah, it's literally mid. Like if you hate it, then like you have some kind of agenda. It's just the most like average fucking movie ever made.
It's
I think-
average.
Willy, I think you might just hate, and I think Kino's server just loves brown people, and I think I can't find fault with that. Kingo did nothing wrong.
It would be much better. It would be much better if a professional artist were
I
to
keep
draw
staring
it. If
at
only we had a
Giant's
professional
icon,
artist in the call
and it's
that could
always green,
redraw
and I
this
keep thinking
icon.
that he's gonna
Maybe if
say
they got
something.
paid to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
same.
should just come back and leave, or just.
Well, maybe someone already has. We're fucking waiting.
Do you want me to? I'll commission Robelle to draw you. Like I don't know what you want to look
Commission
like.
first.
Robelle, if you're listening, is the icon gonna be done by the time this is uploaded?
Robelle as a professional, that's a big stretch. You know, I think she just does like doodles on like napkins, like J.K. Rowling or something. She uploads it.
You're down bad.
Yes.
She said yes. Oh shit. Whoa, who's that sex?
Damn.
Yo, she sound kind of hot though.
I am not allowed to speak. I'm a woman.
Wait, like
Rebelle's-
So sorry, I don't even think Eternals is the first bad Marvel movie. I've like that distinction. I
That's
think
what
would
we're
have to
saying.
go.
We're saying it's not the first bad one. It's just the first one that publicly everyone
think,
agreed it was
the
really
I know
bad.
that's what I was
Okay.
just trying to say. I think that like the first bad one would actually go like Thor for me
It's
personally.
boring.
Yeah, the first Thor was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Iron Man 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
No, the first one's good.
The first one wasn't as good as everyone else thought. Yeah, I agree. Like the first half of the movie is the cave bullshit, and like okay, the concept is okay, but it's just drawn out pretty long for me. But you know, it spawned this fucking billions and billions of dollars franchise. How bad could it be?
Oh shit. Yeah.
So Giant, since we have you as the first time guest, I want to run a gamut of the questions we ask all of our guests eventually. Is that okay? It's a rapid round.
Green.
You have to answer quickly. So
Do I have to answer
what's
these
your
two?
favorite? No, fuck you, Confish.
I
Giant,
I don't
what's
think I've answered them.
Giant? What's your favorite color? Don't even think about it.
Oh gosh, that's hard.
What's your favorite instrument?
I don't know. It changes. I guess Tally Hall right now.
What's your favorite band of all time? You're thinking too long, bro.
I've answered all these like the instant you say
the
them
timer got
in my
rigged.
head, of course.
Confish, stop being a pick-me. Oh wow. What was your favorite memory from
That
high
it?
school?
Next
And
question.
that's the end.
I have a
That's the
mini
end of the
speech.
rapid round of questions. Yeah. Does anyone want
Okay.
to talk about anything else? Anything other current events?
Sorry,
Or
killing myself.
Doomer like
I genuinely hate you. You
What-
make
what
opening
has happened
Discord and
recently
browsing
to
the
me?
server infinitely worse.
Like, do it.
Go for it.
No.
Yeah,
Can
let
we
the
not, can we not do
PLCs
copy
talk.
pastas? They're bad enough when they flood the server text-wise. We don't need to flood in the server voice-wise.
Oh my gosh, these white men's always just interrupting the speech. Imagine if someone did that to MLK. Just think about that.
Yeah, but when he said that, he said it when it was an original thing. He didn't copy pasta, and he didn't say, "Oh yeah, I have a dream," and he didn't post the whole speech in chat because he didn't let. He probably if he knew of Discord, he would probably hate it.
I'm sorry, Confish, killing myself. You make opening Discord a disgusting experience, and I can't. I don't even have the fucking copy pasta.
Will y'all ignorant niggas please shut the hell up?
I know what scene you're talking about. That I love the Boondocks.
Oh, speaking
can
of
make Trump
Boondocks, the
jokes.
reboot got
Because
canceled.
say Trump's bad.
Yippee.
Why would it need a reboot?
Well, think of all the great political satire shit they could do now.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just make a next season? Did they not? Did they ever grow up?
No, because the last season of Boondocks
They
was
silenced
so
TLC
was so
voice.
fucking bad
Yeah.
it nearly
Yeah. it
killed
was
the
pretty
show.
bad.
Gee.
Because it wasn't by the
The only
original
reason
guy.
why
It was just like a
Boondocks is
bunch
good
of
is
like
because black people making
who
fun of
weren't,
black people.
You know, as involved.
It was made by white people. That's the
Yes.
problem.
Yes, it was made by white people, and that was the problem.
Yeah. White people have never done anything worthwhile. Yep. And they wouldn't go fucking Trump cringe. They're higher IQ than that. But without any further ado, does anyone have any closing things? Confish, did you think about any depressing things from your life? The sandwich artist.
What? What about
The sandwich artist.
I'm not. Sandwich artist is Subway, I believe. What has happened that's depressing? Not really. I mean, you know, just besides being depressed and stuff like that. I don't know.
Confish, I did want to have an intervention for you because you posted in my server about your plan for if two people ask you to kill yourself at the same time, you will do it and you'll stream it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Because it affects more people in a positive way
That's like
than
bike
the
cuck
people
shit.
negatively.
What if I
affect.
steal your
And
bike?
I
and it
have,
makes me
I have
happier.
my strong moral beliefs of if something affects people more positively, it would be
Okay, well, what if I share
beneficial
an
for people to
homies?
do.
Yeah, it's a
What if
tandem
you
bike.
will ultimately in your life will actually
Well, it's only making one person happy.
Your life
What
is
if
of
it's tandem?
value. We love you.
Well, you know, that's doing something of value.
But Confish, what
I would
about if
rather
you
die than lose my bike. No, my bike is so much more valuable. My bike is the most important thing to me.
Confish, why don't
There's not a
you
single thing more important.
Confish, why don't you volunteer
Why
for
don't
like a
you donate
suicide
plasma?
hotline and then
Donate
that
your
way
blood.
you can like save quote unquote
No.
multiple lives per day and then you're a net
I
positive to
can't-
society the
I
same
cannot
way.
deal with myself. Why do you think I can? Do you think I can deal with other people like me? No way.
I think you're a rare exception.
Donate my blood? I should. I really should. But the thing is, I don't know where nearby me, and I've considered doing it.
Well, Google it. There should be somewhere nearby, and also you need to make sure you're an organ
That's such
donor.
a myth. You can save like 50
No,
lives.
I don't plan on donating my organs.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I thought you
Because
wanted to
I'm
do
not
net
healthy.
positive.
I'm not a healthy person. They'd probably be bad. I should do it though. But
Yeah,
honestly,
but what about
whatever
your
I plan
eyes?
to
They can
do, I don't think my
like,
organs
shit that
will
you
be
never
in.
even think about, like just organs that like
Because
don't
whatever
degrade
my
from your
organs,
bad health, like your
I don't
eyes
think
and
they'll
shit.
be in good condition.
You
after
don't
everything.
do drugs. You don't do fucking shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Shimigami eyes. You can see their time of death.
That's true. I did take Cole's eyes, but that was only to activate like a certain power in my
Oh,
bloodline.
like a Sharingan or something like that.
he gave up his body.
It's a Shinigami eyes.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh.
I'm too well adjusted and
Wait, you have
having
sex?
of sex
What the
to know
fuck?
what you guys are talking about, but I assume it's anime.
Oh, you're the only person here who's definitely a Naruto fan. I only know the word because I know people who are Naruto fans.
That is defining.
You need the
Sharingan.
Shimigami eyes to tell who's a minor and who's not.
Get him
Allegedly.
out. Ban him from the server. Wait,
Allegedly.
can I ban him?
Only with
Yeah.
Jezebelle. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I have to rethink my whole Twitter. That would be a
Can I
Kino
shout
spin.
out
You
my
should do
friends
that.
before you end it?
You should do that spin-off, Riley. Well, what a natural end to this podcast. Thank you very much
Yeah, a
for
natural
listening.
end to. Wait a minute. What were we?
What were we even talking about?
What?
Wait.
No. Hang on a second. Are we doing a Doomer? Are we doing a
Is this the
Doomer
garbage
versus
mice?
Bloomer? Or are we doing a fucking Measly Few
Garbage mice?
podcast?
Am I
'Cause
on garbage mice?
you did not make that clear.
This is a Measly Few podcast.
Because he put it in Measly Few general. If it was in Doomer versus Bloomer, would have put it in Doomer versus Bloomer.
Nice.
correct?
That's a high IQ Confish.
We
That's
love
not
you,
a high
Confish.
IQ. That's
Don't
just
you dare
observing
give
the
them clout.
obvious.
That's the high IQ is relative. Higher IQ maybe.
I'm the stupidest person I know, without a doubt.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
you have friends with
Corn,
geniuses.
don't kill yourself.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah,
kill yourself.
corn dog. Don't do it.
Do what?
Kill yourself.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah.
No, those were instructions. That. Yeah.
Oh, is
Get it.
this like what's it
You want me
called?
to call him
Oh, like no, money down.
Yeah.
You know what? Fucking, I'll say it, no joke. I actually once called suicide hotline, and it was literally the worst experience of my fucking life. They were
Oh,
so bitchy.
Okay. All right. We gotta have another section. Willy, was this in earnest? Was this on? Were you trying to be a Hartsy LARPer?
No, it was just because I was having a fucking argument with my mom and shit, and like I was just asking, like, can you talk to my mom about something? It's like, no, we can't talk to your mom or something. I was like, just fuck you, bitch.
Damn. And that's how you got Netflix, or what?
Sure, yeah, that's how I got Netflix. Netflix.
Shout out to Lilith. Shout out to Crunchy Scarf. Shout out to Lilith. Shout out to Crunchy Scarf.
It's
shout
worth
out to
it.
follow-
That's the big
follow
get,
Anime
to
Rand on
be
Twitter.
honest. Well, thank you
Well,
so
Netflix
much
to my
for joining the
Patreon.
Measly
Give
Few.
me money.
We've been Random, Riley, Willy,
Yeah.
Giant, Confish, and
Wait,
Briss.
what do you mean? Who's not gonna fuck me?
Fun hole.
Listen.
Giant,
Tell
they're not
me.
gonna fuck
I
you.
have a girlfriend.
Uh,
I'm not.
Sam
she's
One v one
the
me.
one. No, I'm not. I swear.
They can't be race traders.
In Doomerfest. I did not fuck Bryn at Doomerfest. That's a lie.
That's the biggest lie I've ever
Yeah,
heard
it was
in my
after
whole life.
Doomerfest. It was at the Olive Garden.
Why'd you go to Incel Fest?
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, Incel Fest.
Yeah.
It was afterwards.
Unfortunate. If only.
Yeah. That was the VIP after party versus after.